What is this stuff? I thought we were done with this stuff. I thought this was finished for the year. Oh yeah, she's crusted on there nice and good. Oh yeah, beauty. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Man, it has been a while since I made a video. I think I made like one video in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously a lot has been going on with me, with the company, with here at the house, with the world. Yeah, the COVID-19 pandemic is taking over everything right now. Everything is shut down basically. Stay home, stay away from basically everybody if you can. Well, I'm making my trips very, very slim to go to places I need to go to, but today I do. You'll see what I'm picking up in a minute, but anyway, I've had the truck, on a lighter note, I've had the truck since the end of December, 1st of January, something like that. I can't remember right now. So we've had it for about 3 months or so, and I'll let you guys know how it's been. So if you are checking in for the first time, this is the 2020 F350 Platinum 6.7 Power Stroke. I've done some things, obviously. I put a 2.5-inch Ready Lift leveling kit on the front for now with a track bar relocation bracket. I've got 20x9 zero offset Dirty Life DT1 wheels with 37 12.5 50 20 Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws. I've got my backflip MX4 bed cover I took off of my 2017. I've got the Firestone 5000 series airbags. I think they're called the 2600s, with the Airlift Wireless 1 compressor, onboard compressor that I have mounted. If I can get this door handle open. Nice. That I have mounted right there so it stays out of this crappy weather that we get here in Nova Scotia. The truck's a little dirty. That's at the bottom of the list right now. I think that's pretty much it that I've done. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, let's jump in the truck. We'll go for a little drive. I'll pick up a few things and I'll just discuss to you guys, you know, how it's been with this truck so far. Obviously the plans that I've had for this truck have kind of been put on hold right now, to be honest. I have all the parts to do what I want to do with this truck, but no one's really doing anything right now, so that will have to wait. That is not important at all with what's going on today. So let's jump in the truck and talk about it. Alright guys, we are off. We're behind the wheel, and man, these roads are an absolute sheet of ice right now. I pulled into my driveway in two-wheel drive, and I went completely sideways. I'm in four-wheel drive right now. I'm gonna put on the brakes on. Look at me. I am sliding all over the place. Like, this was not a surprise that this weather came. They knew about this weather for a few days. So man, like these roads have to be a result of people not wanting to go to work, probably. Like the DOT and stuff, they're still working, you know, like construction guys are still working. Like myself, I'm still working. But I gotta think that the guys that are supposed to be driving these salt trucks right now said, nope, we're good, we're not heading out there, we're done. And honestly, a lot of people that drive DOT salt trucks and plow snow and stuff through the winter on the highways, a lot of them are retired and they do it as just a side job, and that's who it affects the most. But man, these roads are absolutely terrible, absolutely terrible. Anyway, I just did reset my trip. I'm not gonna be able to go very fast, that's for sure, but you can see the mileage. Yes, the engine light is still on. That is because I have not communicated with Forescan yet to find out the bug fix for that. I changed my tire size, and I was able to tell my BCM to relearn the settings, but I wasn't able to tell my PCM to relearn the settings. So that's why that light is on. The wrench light's gone, but that engine light's still on. So you see the mileage, basically 3,100 miles so far. and that is not much for typically what I drive. Usually, you know, that's like 1,000 miles a month. I usually drive that in a week, easily. But with Bauer, with my baby, and then now with all this stuff going on, not going too far. But anyway, so far the truck, I have loved this truck. I also have a 2019 F350 6.7 power stroke, of course, with the 6-speed. I've got a 2017 F550, and I had a 2017 F250 I traded on this truck. And what a difference, guys. If you have not driven a 2020, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you've driven one, it is unbelievable, the performance difference. The throttle response, just the power alone. The mileage has been great. With 37-inch tires, I'm still getting 18 to 20 mpg. And towing, it has loads of power. The steering has been improved for sure with the electric motor they have now. The steering has been improved big time. It's just been, honestly, it's a huge upgrade. Of course, the interior is basically still the same. The your infotainment system has changed slightly as far as the font goes and color schemes and stuff, but basically everything is exactly the same on the interior. The truck is going back to the dealer though. It's not a mechanical thing. I will make a video on what's happening. You can stay tuned for that. It's going back to dealer. It will be there for a day or two to get the issue resolved. The other issue that I have with the truck is the driver's door. I never had an issue with any of my other Super Duties since they changed to the aluminum body with the doors closing. I know a lot of guys do. A lot of guys say, you know, you got to slam the door. The only way to get the door closed is to slam it. My 19's not that way. My 17 550, my 17 250, none of those trucks were that way. But this truck, the driver's door, unless you slam it, it is not going to close. It's actually pretty annoying. And then when you do close it, it just doesn't seem like it lines up. It seems flimsy. So that is the only issue that I've had with this truck so far. So when the truck goes in for its other thing, I'm gonna see if they can possibly do an adjustment on the door. Alright guys, we have what we need. We are ready to go. We're heading home. Hopefully the stuff doesn't blow off the truck. But anyway, yeah guys, I mean, other than that, this little door issue, you know, just feeling a little bit flimsy and doesn't quite line up properly. And the other issue is something that happens to a lot of vehicles. It's not mechanical. It's not anything to do with Ford itself. It's just something that happens to a lot of vehicles when they arrive on the dealership, and then, you know, a month later, a few weeks later, you notice it and you're like, oh man, come on. And it's an easy fix, but it's something that has to be done and done right. In general, the truck has been awesome. Like I said, the new steering is great. The adaptive steering, I mean, the adaptive cruise control, I never really cared about it. I never really thought that I'd be really that interested in it, but I absolutely love it now that I have it. Like, I love it. It is awesome to have. Like, that vehicle right there was going really slow, and the truck just slows you right down. And honestly, even towing is, it works great during towing, because the truck has so much power that it doesn't really slow down anyway, unless someone in front of you is slowing down. But that's it. I mean, 3,000 miles, no complaints really whatsoever. I'll get those little issues taken care of. Hopefully they can adjust the door a little bit. If they can't, then you know what? It is what it is. It is not the end of the world. As far as my lift and stuff goes, guys, that's probably going to be put on hold for now, obviously with what's going on. But I don't know if I'm going to go Carly now. I've heard from a couple people. One guy in particular contacted me on Instagram, and he's in Maryland. And he said, don't go Carly. I had the radius arms and that kit, the 2.5-inch commuter kit with radius arms on his truck for 4 months, and it started to rust. The powder coat started to rust. So we'll see. I actually, at this point, am leading towards BDS possibly. But if you guys have Carly kits and you're in an environment sort of like mine, let me know what you guys have experienced so far. But that is it for the truck, guys. Stay tuned for an update on back to the lake, back to the camp. It has definitely had some changes since you guys have seen it last, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's pretty nice to come and relax in a spot like this. So since the last time I showed you guys what was going on here, we've done some things for sure. So that big window was not there before. That is a new addition. So we have left, oh, also the outside lights, that's new. The outside plug, that's new. So we have to put the batten up through here yet. That's the last thing to happen on this side. Then we'll be ready to do the overhang. So the overhang is going to be going the whole length of the deck, in between the two sets of windows, basically coming straight out over the deck. So you can hang out on the deck and have a coffee, have whatever you want, and you don't get soaked. So now let's step inside the camp. So the big project, two big projects, yes, were the window and right here, this set of stairs. So this insulation is blocking a little bit of the view of the stairs, but man, this was a great day when these steps were installed, guys. So here is the steps up to the loft, and boom, we have the loft bedroom partitioned off. So originally we were gonna do two bedrooms, basically right down through the center. Bedroom, but we decided, no, you know what, we're not going to do that. We'll do a bedroom up here. We got a bedroom down here, and for now, this is a bedroom as well, which will be the bathroom eventually, but for now, this is a bedroom. So 3-bedroom is plenty. Also, all the wiring has been completed. Plugs, lights, more plugs, stove plug, lights. Ceiling fan is going to be going right there. We've got pot lights geared up there and there. Over here, everything is done as far as electrical. All the plugs are in. The only thing left to be mounted is the actual fan itself. So let's head up these steps. Obviously there will be a rail going on these steps eventually, and a rail all the way along the loft here. So the steps come up, and what we did was we left basically 2 feet between the bedroom and the edge of the stairs for the rail, and so that you can actually come out and walk around and hang out here on the overhang and take a look out the window. Now I know you guys can't see out the window because of just the way the camera picks stuff up, but man, it is a beautiful view. So what we're going to do here in this little nook is we're going to put you know, coach over there. We got a plug, put a coach over here, and when you're sitting in this coach, you look directly across the lake. And again, the camera doesn't do anything for you guys right now, but it is an absolutely beautiful view directly across the lake right here. And of course, you still have a view of the backside of the lake. Yes, the barrier is still up. I haven't cut these out yet, but you still do have a beautiful view of the backside of the lake. So coming down the stairs, we did get the barrier and the acoustic seal done around that window, so that window is complete. We actually stayed back here on the weekend, and with the insulation in the roof completed and then the barrier sections are done, this place heated up like crazy, but it was much warmer upstairs than it was downstairs. So the ceiling fan's going to help with that big time, pushing the air back down. But we had our couch set up. We were sitting here watching movies on Netflix, but eventually what's going to happen is this TV is going to be mounted to this set of stairs right here. This table will be gone. But when we installed the stairs, I was worried about, you know, losing space in the camp as far as getting through. Well, it actually worked out really good because we were able to cut out this 40-inch overhang here and run the stairs right to the very back. And there is a ton of traffic space around there and a ton of traffic space around here, and I'll give you guys an idea. So even in like the sharpest point, the wall's way over here, we can still walk through here no problem whatsoever. So that's sweet. This room, we tidied up pretty good, and it's funny, you know, you can hear there's no echo at all right now with the insulation done and the barrier done in this room. It just quieted it up so much. Soundproof insulation on the ceiling. But this room's pretty much ready to go for boards. So we are going to do tongue and groove, and I'm actually picking it up tomorrow. So we're going to do tongue and groove boards on the ceiling, the roof, basically everything in here. As far as water, I am now looking up how to install a rain collection water system. I know how to do it, but just getting some pointers, and I think we're going to run it right out here because this side stays in the shade quite a bit. Run our gutters down into the water collection system and then bring it in through. Gravity fed, should have enough pressure if we build it on a stand into the sink, which will be over here, but eventually there will be a pressure tank here and a pump in here, hot water tank combination in here. That's what the Lumex is for. So that's what's going to be going on eventually. This will eventually be a bathroom, but for now it'll be a bedroom. So guys, that is what I've got done so far. So last time you seen it, some things have changed for sure. A lot of barrier is done. The insulation is finished. The stairs are done. The bedroom is done, and wiring is done. It is starting to really look like something. That's for sure. We're pretty excited to finish this up. So this will be going on the walls here, here, and upstairs just to help, because eventually, off the get-go, the room up there will be like the baby room. So soundproofed, done in the floor, soundproof in the walls, and that will be Bauer's room for now, because we can be down here watching TV, and up there will be nice and quiet. So that's what's going on. But anyway, guys, that is it for now. I'm going to actually pack up and head out of here. Unfortunately, I would absolutely love to stay, that's for sure, but too much to do, too much going on. But everyone, stay safe. Like I always say, stay safe. See you next time. But stay safe. Do what you got to do. And it's not just about you. It's about everybody. It's about elderly people. Like, follow what they're telling you to do, because you might get it and you might be fine, but some 80-year-old guy, 75-year-old guy, or someone that's 30 years old that has immune problems or has respiratory problems, asthma, you know, all that sort of stuff, if they get it, it could be terrible. So just do what they're telling you. Stay safe. Stay out of the public as much as you can. If you got a spot like this, just come. Just go there. Hang out. Live off the land. That's what I want to do eventually. I've always wanted to do it. That's what I want to do. Anyway, guys, for now, that is it. Take care. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.